Hello everybody. In this video we are going to create camera follow script. So although if you select guy and if you add camera on the guy, it will definitely follow the player, but it will not be too dynamic and it will be not too good. Okay, you can see when we moving, camera is moving, and that will impact totally wrong. Okay, like this you can see, uh, that's bad. So for smooth movement of camera with our player, we need a script for camera follow. So let's create a script and we can name it camera follow script. We can open the script in Visual Studio Code, and then we will write code for our script. It will be very short script and nothing too serious about that. So let's wait for some seconds, and when our script will be ready, we will write our script. So first of all, we will define transform for player, and then we will create an offset, and then our camera will follow our player with some offset. So let's open it again. It's taking some time. So let's create a variable first. So we can add a private variable with the name of with the transform component, and we will add player transform, and this will be our player. Okay, also we can add a float for offset, and we can add some offset for our camera. In start function we will say player transform okay, this one is equal to game object dot find game object with tag. Okay, and there are two options, one is objects with tag and the other is object with tag. So we will select object with tag. Okay, and we are finding player tag. Okay, dot transform. So in this way he will follow the player transform. Okay, so now we will create a late update function. So here we have update, we will add a late update function which is a little bit late from our update function, and we will say vector3 temporary transform dot position. We will also add a temp dot x for x-axis, and we will say player transform dot position dot x. Also we will add temp dot y for y transform, and we will say transform dot position dot y. So it will follow the player from y axis and as well as x-axis. So here we will say x-axis plus equal to offset, and we will define the offset, and we will say temp dot y plus equal to offset, whatever offset if we want to add. And lastly we will add transform dot position is equal to temp variable. Okay, that's it for our script, and now we will add our script on camera, and hopefully everything will work absolutely fine. So let's select the camera and we will add our camera follow script here. And as you can see, offset, and initially if you don't want to use offset, you can play it right away, and it will be in the center position. Okay, the player will be in center position, and you can see when we move, camera is also moving, but the movement is quite smooth. Okay, so you can see that's nice. So if you add some offset, for example like this, you can see we are offsetting for y-axis and for x-axis as well. Okay, you can see like this. You can add offset as per your need, and for our case I think we should add a offset of 2 maybe. Okay, so that will be a good figure. So let's add a offset of 2, and now if we play the game, you will see our player should have a nice offset. Yeah, so yeah, you can see, but when we increase the offset, you can see when we jump we can see this blank space. Okay, which is not good. And also if we move to some higher location, for example this one, then I think we should face issues. So let's test it out. Yeah, so it's very bad. You can see when we jump it's very bad. Okay, so I think that we should lower the offset, or we have to create some sky here as well. Okay, so let's select the sky, which is here actually, and if we make it duplicate, and we can drag drop it like this. Okay, drag it like this. So but in this way you can see it's problematic. So if we make it here, and if we move it behind the background, that one background, or if we select this back, and if we make it -4, yeah, that's nice. I think now it's quite good. So if we play the game, then you will see, hopefully now we have nice. Yeah, that's fine actually, although that line is not looking good, but that's actually good. Okay, and also you can see we can do one more thing. We can just delete this background, and we can just move this background a little bit up like this, and we can also make it a little bit more wider like this, and this is a better solution, I think. So now if we play, hopefully everything will be fine now. So let's move next and jump, and yeah, that's absolutely fine, and you can see very nice. And we will just check it out at this position. Definitely on mobile your controls will be more smoother than this, and you will play your game in a nice way. So you can see that we have solved our problem, and that's it for this video. In next video we will move further. Goodbye.